Yo, what's up, Clark? We got Brian, Blue Raid Guy, Mimic Dad, Kieran, Chinatown. Ah, you were so close, Brian. So close. Yo, what up, Bastionite? Yo, what up, JJ? I'm doing well in Galagon. I'm doing well. Yo, what up, Raul? Let's go. Maxim, Metal Burst. Yo, Smo, Neo. Legend in the house. Let's go. Music kind of loud. All right, I'll turn that shit down. Thanks for the heads up. Yo, what up, Kaiser? All right, I turned the music down. Hopefully that's better. My comm day was good. Yo, what up, Phoenix? My comm day was good. I can kind of do a little mini comm day recap. Not today, Clark. We'll be taking a look at the Hartford Regionals Day 2. Where's my face? It'll be showing up here in a minute. Yo, what up, you Tharth? 50 with no lucky. Oh, man, that's brutal. Hey, you got this, Bastionite. Nice, Daniel. That's awesome, man. Yo, what up there? I did, JJ. Yup. So I'll have a dust haul reveal, and then we'll hop into it. Yo, what's up, Nye? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, Chad. Hope everyone had a very nice calm day. I definitely did. I definitely did. So, all right, let's pull this up. So to start the day, I was at 767,000 dust. After the day, I'm at 1.4 mil. So I am super stoked about the dust gains. I have enough dust where I could max the Shundo Swine up to 50 and still be at a milli dust. So I'm super happy. I'm super happy. Yeah, I am swimming in Stardust now, which is rare for me. Which is rare for me. This is Foster, yes. So if I wanted to, the Shundo Swine Up does take exactly 400k to evolve. Sorry, 400k to power up. So I could do that and just still have a milli left. An option. But yes, Chad, this is Hartford Day 2. There are 16 competitors remaining, and we're going to take a look at the teams. We have Greg running a pretty standard team. Mish over here running the Shadow Machamp, Shadow Beedrill. Trogdor with Shadow Canine, Deoxys, and Zweilous. Meteor Fallion with the Shadow Victory Bell and the Bastiodon. Elam, pretty standard team. And Adequin's running Obstagoon, Shadow Charizard. Derp Ficus with the Toxapex, which is a pretty cool pick. El Calvissimo, very standard team. We take a look here. We have Magic Mason with the Guzzlord. Yo, I appreciate that second rush. Jimbo Spice with the Shadow Dragonair and the Toxapex. C-Dubs with another Shadow Machamp, Pidgeot, and Shadow Drapion. Ninja of Ice, pretty standard team. Wadaj, Goon, but pretty standard team. Jengles with Shadow Venusaur and Shadow Sableye and Toxapex. So 3 Toxapex in the top 16, which is pretty interesting here. Oh, what did I do? Okay, we're back. Pocket, Bastiodon as this interesting pick, and Dunebug with another Obstagoon. So we got some Goons. Got some pretty interesting picks, to be honest. So I'm quite excited for it. I'm quite excited for it. It looks like we're going to start off the day in the winner's side of the bracket with Greg versus Trogdor. Greg rocking the Shadow Abomasnow. Oh, not ads. No. Yeah, I'm refreshing that. Not today, Satan. I'm not watching an ad so Niantic Labs gets money. Not today. So we got Greg, who has the Shadow Abomasnow, Medicham, Lantern, Noctowl, Sableye, and Galarian Stunfisk, and Trogdor, who is running the Zweilous, the Trevenant, the Azu, the Registeel, the Defense Deoxys, and the Shadow Kanto Ninetales. Right off the bat, I do like the amount of play that Zweilous has. Deoxys is also very, very neutral. Yo, what's up, Acoria? Yeah, like Foster, if I'm like watching a streamer I like, I'll watch the ads. But Niantic Labs, I'm not watching their ads. Not today. All right, check game number 1. We see a very neutral lead. Galarian Stunfisk into the Registeel. Let's take a peek in the back. We do see that defense Deoxys lurking, and Deoxys is incredibly neutral for Trogdor. He's going to fire off the Focus Blast. Focus Blast, not going to KO here. Greg is going to commit the shield, however, as he is trying to keep that Stunfisk healthy. We see a save switch into Azu. Azu met with Lantern, but this is a Water Gun Lantern. But Trogdor does not have Play Rough. That is incredibly unfortunate here. Azu stuck throwing the resisted Hydro Pump, and that is absolutely brutal. Hydro Pump is going to connect. We see Lantern continuing to farm, throwing on perfect timing, and going for the Thunderbolt here. Thunderbolt not going to KO the Azu, but we do see a shield from Trogdor. He's trying to keep this Azu alive. Trogdor continuing to farm up here, trying to make it to the Hydro Pump. Gets there, but loses CMP to the Lantern. And we're going to see a no shield from Trogdor. Trogdor in a bit of an awkward situation here, where this is just a miserable, miserable matchup for the Azumarill. Going to fire off the Hydro Pump here into the Lantern. Greg, he's thinking about it. He is going to let that through. Hydro Pump is going to connect. We see a pivot back into the Registeel. Registeel will be answered with the Galarian Stunfisk. Stunfisk can go for the Earthquake, but this will not KO. Trogdor, he's thinking about it. He's going to let that through. Earthquake lands, rocking the Registeel. Registeel farming up, trying to make it to the Focus Blast, able to outpace by a singular turn. And Greg now has a difficult decision to make. Is this where he uses his shield? It is. So he is protecting the Galarian Stunfisk. And honestly, that should pay some nice dividends for him. Here, he's looking for the Mud Shot farm down and gets it. Trogdor dies with the Focus Blast. Going to send in the Azu to force some energy here. That is absolutely brutal for Trogdor. Rock Slide KOs the Azu. In comes the Deoxys. But Deoxys, unfortunately, just has too much that it has to do in this endgame. We do see an early shield from Trogdor, as Trogdor is going to correctly call the Earthquake. However, this sets up the ability for Deoxys to get Shadow Balled later in the match, which is quite unfortunate. Trogdor not throwing any energy, just looking to try and farm down here. Going to fire off the Earthquake into the Deoxys. Deoxys now going to be met with the Noctowl. Firing off the Thunderbolt here. The switch by Greg actually may give Trogdor a chance, as Thunderbolt is going to connect into the Noctowl here. He should be able to make it to the Thunderbolt, outpacing, and Trogdor actually has a chance now. Because he switched when he did, Trogdor, we'll have to see. It's going to be very interesting here. Sends in the Stunfisk. It'll be a CMP tie Psycho Boost to the Rock Slide, but unfortunately does not tap it. I believe Stunfisk would win CMP there over the defense Deoxys. So Trogdor tried to make it as close as he could, but the Stunfisk hangs on, and Greg takes game 1. So Greg able to commit to that farm down there. Registeel dying with the Focus Blast. Put Trogdor in an incredibly difficult position, and now Trogdor needs to win 2 games in a row to avoid moving to the losers bracket. Yo, what's up, Shiny Hunter? Trogdor brought the Deoxys, and the Deoxys did well. Honestly, the Azu save switch put him in a very uncomfortable situation there. Yeah, it was... Yeah, Deoxys just had a bit too much to do, unfortunately. I did not get any hundos, no. I did get a 98, but no hundos. I would like to see the Zweilous being brought, especially with the team that Greg ran being very weak to Zweilous. I would like to see Zweilous. Like, Zweilous DD core here feels good. Like, Zweilous DD Azu. Okay. We see a great lead for Trogdor. Registeel Oh my goodness. Registeel into the Noctowl. We see a safe switch into the Galarian Stunfisk, and Stunfisk will be met with the Azumarill. Azumarill wins this matchup straight Ice Beam, but Trogdor has one-shot potential here, as Trogdor does have the ability to go for the Hydro Pump. Earthquake is going to connect here, farming up with the Azu. Azu going straight for the Hydro Pump here. This is going to be interesting. This is in time for Greg. He knows about the Hydro. Does he commit the shield here? Yes, he does. Hydro Pump will be shielded. Stunfisk over farming. A lot of energy here. Throwing on very nice timing. Going for the Earthquake. We see the shield from Trogdor. Trogdor recognizing how good of alignment he has, wanting to try and preserve it. And we see the Lantern in the back. If Trogdor can keep switch here, that would be absolutely massive, as the Zweilous will absolutely crush the Lantern in the endgame. We're going to see a no shield here from Trogdor, as Earthquake not going to KO. Azu able to hang on. We see a pivot into the Lantern to catch the Hydro Pump. So Greg giving up switch, catching the Hydro Pump, but this now means that Zweilous gets to feast. In comes Zweilous, and these Dragon Breaths are about to absolutely tear through the Lantern. Lantern farming up, making it to the Thunderbolt. Trogdor does not have to respect anything here whatsoever. So we see the immediate no-shield from Trogdor, and Trogdor can really look to overfarm here before eventually going for a Body Slam for the KO. Trogdor farming up. I really like how much he overfarmed here. He farmed to just about a Body Slam plus a Dark Pulse, which is really, really nice, because then you have the Dark Pulse available for the Galarian Stunfisk, because Greg will not send in the Owl here. He sends in the Owl. That is surprising. That is a bit surprising for me, to be honest. Owl is going to take a lot of damage here. Oh no! Gets the Body Slam. And yeah, this is just over. Trogdor wins. Trogdor just wins. He can just send in the Reggie here. Reggie does not lose. And you just Focus Blast the Owls, so even if they catch it, you still just KO them. Yeah, Greg underestimating Zweilous a little bit, and that ends up being a bit unfortunate for him. He's going for the Shadow Ball. Again, Trogdor's just not going to shield. Yo, what's up, Jokey? Trogdor can very comfortably no shield here. Just look to farm to 100. Go for the Focus Blast. That will be lethal. And he will be able to reach a Focus Blast versus the Galarian Stunfisk. So Greg was able to make a nice catch, but giving up switch proved to be costly, as the Zweilous with its energy just ran rampant into that Owl plus Lantern core. Gotta get one of those trade ones? Yeah. It's tough to get him, though. It's tough to get him. Yo, what's up, Minkle? How's it going? So Trogdor flipping the script, evening the score. And we're going to see a game 3, chat. We're going to see a game 3. Let's go, Ike. Ike, I got like 700k Stardust. It was a great time. Can they top left or no? I don't believe they can top left. They are strongly discouraged from top lefting. Yet there, and I'm stoked. I'm over 1.4 mil right now. Like, the nice thing is Greg is too scared of the Ninetales to bring the Abomasnow. So, like, Azu Zweilous is really nice for him. Oh no, Minkle. Nice escape. Yo, what up, Keith? Like, that is the nice thing, is the Ninetales on paper has a lot of good matchups, but the best thing it's doing for Trogdor is scaring off the Abomasnow, so he can keep running obnoxiously good, like obnoxiously good teams that are really weak to Abomasnow, because Greg can't really bring it. Greg can't really bring it. Oh no! Why are you playing ads? Comday started raining. Oh no. Yo, what's up, Phenom? Rip, Jason. What's the rest of Greg's team? It'll show it here. It's a bomb. Oh, great lead for Trogdor. Oh, man. Trogdor with the line call. Trogdor just wins here. Trogdor just wins here. Mystical Fire is a charge move, Mad Rabbit. Yeah, Greg has Shadow Abomasnow, Medi, Sableye. We see a nice catch here by Greg, but oh my goodness. We see a nice catch by Greg, but I mean, you just farm up a ton of energy with the Azu. And then you just send in Zweilous. Zweilous about to eat. Does he go for the Thunderbolt catch? He does! Greg hangs on to the energy here, and now, I mean, this Lantern is going to have a miserable day going up against the Zweilous. Zweilous is a hard wall to Lantern. No matter what it throws, it is going to be resisted. Going for Surf number 2. Again, a confident no shield here from Trogdor. He knows he's going to be able to tank this damage no problem, and can really use Zweilous to try and generate a pretty significant advantage. He's farming up here. Interesting. Trogdor, unfortunately, will be hit with the Surf here. Surf is going to get the Zweilous low. Can he double up on moves? He can double up on moves. Trying to let himself get as low as possible. Going for the Body Slam here. Greg cannot shield unless he's willing to give up both. Body Slam will KO. If you send in the Stunfisk here, I believe the Dark Pulse will be reached. Sends in the Noctowl and gets the snipe. But Noctowl going to be stuck going up against the Registeel. So Greg has the shield advantage, but he has very, very bad alignment, as we're going to see the Shadow Ball deployed and the immediate no shield from Trogdor. Yo, what's up, Abram? How's it going? A Zap Cannon catch would be big for Greg here. He's not able to get it as Trogdor throwing in the middle of the wing attack. Very nicely done here by Trogdor. Zap Cannon will be shielded by the Noctowl. Do we see the debuff? It's a 2/3 chance. We're not gonna know. In comes the Stunfisk, met with the Azumarill, and the energy Trogdor banked earlier is now coming in clutch. Going straight for the Hydro Cannon into the G-Fisk. G-Fisk commits the shield. G-Fisk has energy, but is now down on shields, and this is not Earthquake range. Azu will not get KO'd here. And as you can see for Trogdor, he can very comfortably no shield here, because he knows he's going to be able to take the Earthquake, and he's not in Rock Slide range. Greg needs to make it to the Quake, and does. Outpaces by a turn. Oh, did I say Hydro Cannon? Chat, I was up till 4:30. It's Hydro Pump. All right. Just gonna let it go. Send in the Reggie. Yeah, chat. I was up till 4:30, and he's just going for a Rock Slide here, just looking to get chip damage. I was up till 4:30 working on the Delphox video, so I might say some stuff that's just incorrect. Again, Trogdor throwing in the middle, so Greg is not able to catch. Very nicely done. Focus Blast gets the KO. Back in comes the Noctowl, but Noctowl, it's just too little too late here. Noctowl took enough chip that Zap should KO. Shadow Ball gets shielded. Going for the Zap Cannon again on good timing here. And this should, I believe, KO. It might depend on Owl IVs. There's the pause. It KOs. And Trogdor able to fight back despite going down 1-0 and win 2 games to 1. Let's go, Trogdor. Showing him how to do it and winning with style with Zweilous. I love Zweilous, man. Such a cool pick. Next up, we got Elam. Elam rocking Trevenant, Shadow A9, Galarian Stunfisk, the Medicham, the Lantern, and the Noctowl. And let's see who is Elam up against. Elam's up against Derp Ficus. And what is Derp running here? Derp is running the Toxapex Azu, so double water, Galarian Stunfisk, the Trevenant, the Medicham, and the Noctowl. Yeah, Elam plays pretty consistently well. So I'm excited to see what he can do. And Derp with the Toxapex. I love Toxapex. Like, Toxapex will be interesting to see. If Elam's on Water Gun, then Toxapex beats 5 of 6 on his team. So, I can't remember if the Lantern was on Water Gun yesterday, but if it is, then that's going to be very uncomfortable. Game number 1, we see Toxapex on the lead into the Medicham. Okay. Switch matters a lot here, as we see a Noctowl and a Trev in the back, and mirroring Galarian Stunfisks. Alright, Medicham is going to strike first, going for the Psychic. Derp's thinking about it, and he will commit an early shield. A Psychic will be shielded. We do not see the debuff. Toxapex farming up, going for the Sludge Wave here. A Water Gun allows it more consistent play against Shadow Swampert. Sludge Wave gets shielded by the Medicham, but part of what makes this matchup a good one for Toxapex is the fast move pressure. Toxapex, off poison jabs alone, has the Medicham below half health, and this Psychic does not KO. So, we can see a pretty comfortable no-shield here from Derp. Psychic does not put it into farm down range either, and now can fire off another Sludge Wave. We see the double shield from Elam. Elam making a play for switch here. Elam making the play for switch. This is going to be interesting. This will come down to goes for the brine on the CMP tied to the Ice Punch. Does he commit the shield here? This will be interesting. He does not. He's going to let it go. Choose to get farm on Trev. But the unfortunate thing, if he shields this, this game is over. He has to let this go. He does? Okay. This is going to... He will have his Stunfisk up a shield into a Stunfisk Owl. It's going to be an uphill battle for Derp for sure the moment he sees the Noctowl. Alright, it is the Noctowl. We see the pivot into the Galarian Stunfisk, and Elam switches in a mirror behind on energy here. This is going to be very interesting. Derp going straight for the Earthquake. No shields remaining for Elam. Earthquake, not enough to one-shot here. Not enough to one-shot here. As you can see, it puts it in a very awkward health range, and Elam is baiting. This could... Oh, and it gets shielded by Derp. What a bait by Elam. Oh my goodness, Elam was behind on energy, and now he's ahead by 1. Elam, oh my goodness. Derp going for the Rock Slide, but I don't think Rock Slide's going to KO here, chat. Going for the Rock Slide into the Stunfisk. It does not KO with 1 HP. You can see the sigh of relief from Elam as he makes the Earthquake. My goodness. Earthquake connects, and that will be game over here, as there's just nothing the Trevenant can do. Derp recognizes that it's over, and he's just not going to throw a charge move there. That bait was unreal by Elam. Such a good play. Such a good play. Very, very nicely done there by Elam. I have my 6 PM rocket balloon. I'm going to do that in the background. It's a Ralts. Okay. This will be easy claps. Yeah, being down a shield there was scary in the end, but that bait by Elam was monstrous. Okay, we see a good lead for Derp. We see a save switch into the Medicham. Derp could have sent in the Owl, but would have had to give up a shield here, not sending in the Owl. So he's basically reading, you know what? He's trying to bait out the Owl with the team, so I'm not going to let that happen. Psychic able to connect, going for the Sludge Wave here. Sludge Wave not going to KO, but definitely going to hurt. Elam is committing the shield. Elam making a play for alignment, and in comes the Owl. Oh my goodness. Able to bait out the Owl, which is what Elam had to do to free up the Trevenant in the back. And now Trevenant looking very strong in this endgame with Noctowl out of the way. Ice Punch is going to connect. Noctowl will be able to overfarm, go for the Sky Attack. Sky Attack will be lethal here. And we see the no-shield from Elam. All he needed was to bait out the Owl, and that's exactly what he did. And now he can send in his own Owl and trust in Trev as the closer here. We're going to see a no-shield from Elam, as Elam knows he's in a pretty nice spot here where he doesn't really have to shield the Owl. He just has to get rid of Derp's Owl. Derp, looking to farm up here, is going to get outpaced. Sky Attack is going to connect. Derp has 2 shields. Is he willing to shield here? Is he going to preserve the owl? He does not. He lets the owl go. And now Trevenant looking scary. In the back in comes the Stunfisk. Stunfisk met with the Trevenant. And this is going to be a very tough game. Going for the rock slide right off the bat. Might have to try and make a catch onto the Toxapex, but it's going to be difficult. In comes the Toxapex. Just trying to force them to throw. Toxapex will have to be Shadow Balled. His Seed Bomb's not going to be enough to KO here. Matthew, the previous match had a Zweilous, and the Zweilous won 2-1. So Zweilous advanced, which is awesome. Back in comes the Trev. Trev baiting the Stunfisk here. Derp has 2 shields. Does he finally use them? He does! Derp shielding a Seed Bomb bait. And that's unfortunate here. All right, going for the rock side. Yo, we got Drew with the 2 months. Much appreciated. I'm going to get that spray going here. Rock slide is going to be shielded. Elam continuing to farm. Going for the Shadow Ball here. Shadow Ball. It's going to leave a mark. It's going to get them deep in the red. Derp shields at the last second. Elam now in a bit of an interesting spot here. Derp did not overfarm. Derp may have needed to potentially overfarm here, as now the question is, can the owl make double charge moves? In comes the owl. Oh, the owl doesn't have energy. The owl doesn't have energy. And this is not Shadow Ball range on the Stunfisk, so Derp should win. Unless he can maybe double Sky Attack. He's double Sky Attacking. Wait. He sees the win con. He sees the win con. He can't make it to Sky Attack plus Shadow Ball. Or can he? He cannot! Double Sky Attack wasn't going to cut it. He had to try and make it to the Shadow Ball. But Derp hangs on, takes down the Knocked Owl, and forces the Game 3 there. My goodness. Yeah, Shadow Ball was not going to cut it. So tried to go for double Sky Attack. That didn't cut it, so he needed Sky Attack plus Shadow Ball, and unfortunately was not able to make that happen. So now, going into Game 3 here, we've seen Toxapex used quite a bit. Nah, double Sky Attack doesn't KO there. He needed Sky Attack plus Shadow Ball. I do like the Wooloo plush. The Wooloo plush is pretty awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Alright, what adjustments they're going to make here. Alright, we see a familiar lead in the next match. Medicham into the Toxapex. Let's take a look in the back. Switches the entire game. Switches the entire game here. Alright. Yeah. Whoever wins lead wins this game. Just straight up. Alright. Commits the shield on the Psychic. Derp looking to make an early play for swap here. He has gone for the Sludge Wave every single time, and it's been shielded. He's now going to bait with the Brine. Elam shields at the last second, and it is the Brine. You can see the slight shake of the head there. That is a bit unfortunate for him, as this allows Toxapex a lot more wiggle room. Toxapex now going for the kill shot here with the Sludge Wave. Elam has 1 shield remaining. Is he going to double shield on the lead here for Switch? He is! He double shields! Sludge Wave gets shielded. And now Medicham looking to overfarm here, going for the Psychic. Psychic will not KO here. So, Derp, does he commit the shield? He does. Okay. That's big. This should allow Derp to win Switch advantage in this game. Derp farming up here. Going for the Brine. Brine, I don't think quite KOs here. I think the Medi might live it on 1. Psychic, not going to KO either. No, not the ads. All right. I had to refresh there. Niantic, why are you putting ads in the middle of this? Y'all are $1 billion company. You don't need ad revenue. Alright, Psychic is going to connect, and now we're going to see the Brine deployed by Derp here. As long as Derp doesn't pivot, he should be in the driver's seat of this match. And he wins Switch. Okay. He sends in the Lantern. Lantern gets the water gun down. In comes the Trev. Brings in the Owl. He had to... Oh my goodness. He just gave Owl a pretty big energy lead. Wait. He just gave Owl a pretty big energy lead here. He does get some Seed Bomb chip. But the question is that going to be enough where it potentially allows him to double Sky Attack and farm down? This is going to be interesting. All right. Going for the Sky Attack here. Sky Attack is going to connect. Derp farming up a lot of energy here. Derp just shy of the back-to-back Sky Attacks and going for it. All right, Sky Attack number 1 is going to connect. Elam going for a Sky Attack of his own here. This will not be lethal, but Elam's in a range where it will KO. Elam not able to switch, and that's going to seal it. Not going to be able to switch. That's going to seal it here, as Lantern is not beating Trevenant. Lantern looking for the farm down here. Will get the farm down, but I don't know if Lantern can pull this off. I don't think it can. Actually, does a Surf plus a Bolt KO? Wait. Elam might have just cooked. Elam might have just cooked. Oh! Yo! That's why Water Gun Lantern, chat. That's why Water Gun Lantern. Spark Lantern loses that, but Water Gun has fast move pressure. Wow, what a game. Wow, what a game. That's why Water Gun Lantern. Spark Lantern doesn't win that. That's crazy. Yo, that's awesome, Jeremy. Yeah, I think it was gifted by a member of the community. It is slower pace, but it gets the fast move pressure. It gets the fast move pressure. And that's what allows it to flip there. That is a wild win. Yeah, like, Seed Bombing the Noctowl allowed him to win the matchup, but all it did was it ended up he ended up taking 4 wing attacks, and it ended up giving the Lantern farm. He would have been better off. He would have been better off banking the Seed Bomb. Banking the Seed Bomb instead of throwing it. Yeah. Seed Bomb doesn't KO there, Sabath. He needed 2. He needed 2 to KO. That's why he didn't throw it. Yeah. Wholesome's crushing it in the suit department. Wholesome is absolutely crushing it in the suit department. Yeah. Like, banking the Seed Bomb could have been a play as well. All right, we have Magic Mason, who was the Toronto Regional Champion, so he's already qualified for Worlds. Yo, what's up, Weston? Honestly, I would say it was more Elam cooking than anything. Mason rocking the Guzzlord here. We see Obstagoon, Metacham, So we see the Obstagoon. Sorry, not the Obstagoon. We see the Galarian Stunfisk, the Metacham, the Noctowl, the Guzzlord, not the Obstagoon, the Sableye, and the Lantern. And he's going up against C-Dubs, who has Shadow Machamp, Shadow Drapion, Lantern, what goon? And Caligon. I went to bed at 4:30, man. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling here. And he's rocking the Pidgeot, which is a pretty cool team. So he has A9, Pidgeot, Trev, Lantern, Shadow Drapion, Shadow Machamp. I believe people bring those, Lizard. All right, and we see an awkward lead here for C-Dubs. C-Dubs does have better answers in the back. Does he look to catch onto the Lantern here? C-Dubs. Oh, it's Mason who makes the catch. What a play as Mason catches the cross chop onto the Medicham. Medicham now going to be answered with Lantern. This is a Spark Lantern. What a catch by Mason there. Oh my goodness. That is a beautiful play. That is a beautiful play. All right. We are going to see these Surf Connect. This is the Spark Lantern, so it has absolutely no fast move pressure here. Going for the extra as Mason tries to go for CMP. All right, Psychic will deal some solid chip damage into the Lantern here. We are going to see the no shield by the Lantern. Lantern looking to farm up, going for the Surf just before the Ice Punch is reached. Very nice counting there by C-Dubs. C-Dubs, this Surf is going to KO. Mason commits the shield. Mason making a play for switch here. Lantern going for the Surf, losing CMP on the Ice Punch. This will be interesting. I mean, if you can get farm on the Ninetales, that would be pretty good into what Mason has left. So just Powder Snow down with the Ninetales, and then you can just drown the rest of his team in Weather Balls. This is a regular Ninetales, though, not the Shadow. So it does not have the same oppressive... Mason almost didn't get that off. He was like, bro, are you kidding me? So he's Powder Snow, but not being Shadow means he's way less oppressive into the Stunfisk. And Stunfisk can tank a million moves now. And the Noctowl does have energy banked. I think Mason just has this game won. Because he has a Shadow Ball loaded on his Owl. So this game should basically be over. In comes the Owl. Owl going for the Sky Attack here, just putting so much pressure onto C-Dubs in this moment. C-Dubs commits the shield with the Machamp. Machamp trying to make it to the double cross chops here. Going for cross chop number one, but he's just going to get outpaced by Mason. So Mason can commit the shield, and Mason will be able to make the Sky Attack before cross chop number two is reached. Mason choosing to get the farm down and gets it as C-Dubs falls short. And that is going to be game over here as Mason will be able to fire off the Sky Attack. That's going to put it into range where a single charge move from the Galarian Stunfisk will KO. C-Dubs trying for the farm down, but the Noctowl just has too much energy here. Noctowl takes down the regular Alolan Ninetales as Magic Mason takes game one. That catch by Mason was absolutely brutal. All right, chat. Game number two. C-Dubs versus Mason. Mason looking to advance. C-Dubs needing to try and stay alive here. Oh my goodness. Mason running a classic ABB. He's leading the Medicham, and we see a catch onto Trevenant here. I love the play by C-Dubs. C-Dubs anticipating the fact that, you know what, they're probably going to have a hard check in the back, and they do. Enter stage right, Guzzlord. Guzzlord looking for the farm down. Trevenant makes it to the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is not going to do a lot to the Guzzlord here, and he's going to have to send in the Machamp into a loaded Guzzlord, which is unfortunately not the most comfortable for Machamp, because Guzzlord will reach double Dragon Claw, and the Dragon Tails are just going to shred through the Machamp. This is looking very uncomfortable for C-Dubs. Lantern does have a lot of energy banked, so he's just going to have to rely on that. All right, Guzzlord fired off the Dragon Claw. We see an early shield from the Machamp. Okay. Thing is, Machamp's gonna be hit with another move here. Guzzlord gets to another move, and this puts C-Dubs in an awkward spot where he's already down one shield. Is he willing to go down the second? He is not. He's letting that go, and this is gonna be very tough because Machamp's energy is completely walled by the Medicham. In comes the Medicham, gonna send in the Lantern, and Lantern, unfortunately, I just don't think has enough in the tank to get rid of the Medicham and the Sableye here. Surf is going to connect onto the Medicham. Medicham continuing to farm up here. Medicham looking to make it to the Psychic and winning CMP over the Lantern. Lantern, only one shield remaining. C-Dubs in a very difficult position here. Psychic will be shielded by the Lantern. We do not see a debuff. It's a CMP die. And we see Mason letting it go. He wants to finish the game with the Sableye here. Surf, that's not going to cut it. In comes the Sableye, up 2 shields to 0. Mason will be hit with a charge move here. He has 2 shields, and he's still not going to use them. Oh my goodness. Mason refusing to shield here. Going for the foul play. That's going to be taking care of the Lantern. And unfortunately for C-Dubs, the Machamp just has too much ground to make up here. As foul play gets the KO. But Shadow Machamp without shields, not going to go well, as Mason has saved his shields all game. Does he go for the 2-shield flex? He does not. Mason saying, you know what? I'll use a shield. I'll use a shield. I'll Shadow Claw down. And Magic Mason with the 2-0 victory. Bringing the Guzzlord as well. He's going to advance in this tournament. All right, next winners round, we have Wadaj versus Hot Pocket. Wadaj running the Noctowl, Lantern, Galarian Stunfisk. There's the Obstagoon I was mentioning earlier. There's the Obstagoon, the Trevenant, and the Shadow A9. Hot Pocket running the Bastiodon, Medicham, Trevenant, Lantern, Shadow A9, and the Noctowl here. So this will be interesting. Good news is Wadaj does have multiple good checks to the Bastiodon. The lead into Obstagoon, and there's a Basti in the back. Oh man, Wadaj running a team super strong to Bastiodon, however. So this could get tough for Pocket. All right, Night Slash is going to connect into the Noctowl. Do we see a boost? We see a boost, and we see the immediate shaking of the head from Hot Pocket. He cannot believe it. Sky Attack will be no-shielded by the Obstagoon. Obstagoon going for the not going for the charge move here. Letting the Noctowl make it to the Sky Attack. Wadaj looking to potentially double up here. Wadaj, I don't think he can get the counter down. He cannot. He's forced to throw. Pocket will be able to just punch down with the Medicham. This is going to involve a lot of finesse in bat alignment. The game is not over, though. The game is not over. Because Pocket can Ice Punch the Trev, and then I believe what dodge is Spark Lantern. I could just be wrong, though. In comes the Trev. We see the pivot into the Bastiodon. And it is... Okay, it's Spark Lantern. Spark Lantern. Basti up a shield can flip this. Basti up a shield can flip this. Yeah. Another reason why Water Gun reigns supreme. Medi doesn't have Ice Punch, but it is Psychic, which hits harder. So... RPS is rock, paper, scissors. It basically means, like, your mons are perfectly countered by theirs. I still think Pocket can cook here. It's going to be very uncomfortable, but I think Pocket can cook here. Little bit of lag there. We see the pivot into the Medicham. Not quite able to get the farm down. Going for the Psychic. This is going to be interesting, chat. We see the no shield on the Psychic. Oh, no. Oh, no. He seed bombs? Wait. Can he smack his way through the rest of this team? Can he smack his way through the rest of this team? No. He's going to let it go. He's going to let it go. All right, Pocket, unfortunately not able to get the win as Wadaj gets the 2-0 victory, and he's going to be advancing here. Again, chat, I went to bed at 4:30. So, my reads will be a little off. Yo, it's Trogdor back again. The Zweilous man himself. Rocking Zweilous, Trevenant, Azu, Registeel, Defense Deoxys, and the Shadow Kanto Ninetales. And he's going up against Elam. Okay. And Elam, we've seen Elam's team before. It's very standard. Trev, Shadow A9, Stunfisk, Noctowl, Medicham, and to round it out, the Lantern. So the unfortunate thing is he does have some very strong checks to the Zweilous. But his team as a whole is very soft into the Deoxys. So the Deoxys can cook. Yeah, the Deoxys can cook. Also Canine looks very neutral. You just have to keep it away from the Lantern. Does that mean with Dodge versus Mason? I believe so, yes. And we see a tough lead for Trogdor here. Zweilous into Medicham. We're now going to see a pivot into the Azu. But here's the thing. Elam is basically triple weak to Azu, but the unfortunate thing for Trogdor is Trogdor does not have Play Rough here. Trogdor does not have Play Rough. Elam gonna send in the Noctowl though. Noctowl going to be met with the Ice Beam. Ice Beam hitting for super effective damage. We're gonna see the no shield here from Elam. Elam running ABA strong into Zweilous, so even if Trogdor can make a play for swap here, Trogdor, unfortunately, still in a bit of an awkward situation. Sky Attack does not KO here. Trogdor can let this go. Elam going for an undercharge, actually. I think that's actually a costly undercharge here, because I think Azu will make another Ice Beam. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. It is going to be like a matter of like 1 HP. Azu gets the Ice Beam on 1 HP, putting so much pressure onto the Noctowl here. A bit of a miscalculation there from Elam as he just has to let that go. And Elam has a Medicham Stunfisk core, and Trogdor baited out the Owl, and Trevenant is about to absolutely sweep in the end game here. Azu gets farmed down. In comes the Trevenant. The question is, will Trogdor shield this? He does. He does. That is very good for Trogdor. He's keeping it healthy. At this point, unfortunately, this Wireless is pretty useless. I think you just Shadow Ball and then just send in this Wireless. That's a big shield from Elam. That's a big shield from Elam. That's a massive shield from Elam. Alright, he's going for the Rock Slide here. Rock Slide does get some solid chip here. Farming up with the tree. Tree makes it to the Shadow Ball. And now, honestly, I just think you just send in this Wireless. You just send in this Wireless, soak all the energy. Yup, perfect. His clock is not up. He's going to have to throw. Yeah, that's perfect. And then, yeah, you just let this go. Yeah, the undercharge was just slightly too much of an undercharge. All right, Stunfisk looking to bank a move and switch out. Banks the Rock Slide. Oh, this is interesting. This now gets interesting here. I still think Trogdor should have this, but banking the Rock Slide makes it uncomfortable. All right, gets the farm down here. Trev. Oh, Elam wins. Elam wins. Wait. Does Elam win this? Oh my goodness, Elam! What a game! Trogdor looked like he had it the whole way, but Elam playing out of his mind. Getting the win. My goodness. Wow. Yeah, unfortunately, Dark Pulse didn't leave Trev enough farm. Another option would have been throwing a Body Slam just to get rid of the Stunfisk so it can't leave with a move. Yeah, exactly what I said. Game 2, we see the Shadow Kanto Ninetales going up against the Galarian Stunfisk. Switch is going to matter in this one a lot, folks. Switch is going to matter in this one a lot as we see a Trevenant and a Zweilous on the field. But here's the thing, the Reggie has nowhere to go, chat. The Reggie has nowhere to go. Oh, this is going to be awkward for Elam. Sorry, this is going to be awkward for Trogdor because Elam built a team very strong to Reggie steal. All right, he's going for the Rock Slide here. Trogdor going to let this go. The thing is, if he can get it to the zeros, Reggie beats Medi in zeros. Matt, unfortunately, I'm gift cap for the day. Sorry, dude. I did that before stream. Okay. Sends in Trev. He just brings in Zweilous now. Sends in the Medi. Okay. This will be interesting. I think Elam wins this. Because this is ones, not zeros. And if it was zeros, Trogdor wins. But since it's ones, Elam can shield. He'll have to take a move no matter what, but he can shield one and then leave with too much energy to mess up this Wireless. Does get the attack debuff, but it's not going to save him. It's not going to save him. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, Trogdor! Double debuff here, but he can Ice Punch and then switch out and save the Ice Punch for later. Or honestly, just double Ice Punch. Yeah, that does fucking nothing. Shielding the double debuffed move, I think Shadow Ball will do more than a double debuffed Ice Punch. This is going to be very awkward here. Yeah, I think not shielding the Ice Punch is going to... Like, shielding the Ice Punch instead of the Shadow Ball costs him the game here because he's just too low. He has to leave with energy for the Medi and he can't get there. Yeah, shielding the double debuff move there cost him, which is unfortunate. So Elam moves on. Trogdor will move to the losers bracket here. Yeah, so that, like, both games were winnable, but Elam takes them both. We've got a Wadaj sighting, chat. It's Mason versus Wadaj. Yo, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Mason versus Wadaj. Mason rocking the Guzzlord here. And Wadaj rocking the Obstagoon. So this is going to be a very good matchup, chat. This is going to be a very good matchup right here. Like, this is going to be a terrific matchup. We've seen both their teams. You can see here Mason with the Guzzlord. That Goon for Wadaj is a problem. That Goon is so safe. Against 5 of the 6, it's so safe. It just dodges Medi and it's really good. Yo, what's up, TTV Broccoli? My combo was good, Xavier. Yo, what's up, Slight? Hey, that's a Spirit Wolf. If you actively try and get better, man, it'll happen over time. But yeah, that Goon for Wadaj got to be coming every single game. And it picks up a great lead. Goon into the Sableye here. Going to pivot into a Medicham. Met with the Trevenant here. Okay, this is interesting. Mason trying to bait out the Trevenant to free up Lantern in the back. And does exactly that, but I don't think Lantern can sweep Goon and the A9. I don't think Lantern can cook as much as Mason needs it to cook. Trev making the Shadow Ball here is brutal. This just does almost all of Sableye's health. It takes it deep yellow. Lets it go. Oh, even more than that, it takes it into the red. My goodness. In comes the Goon. No CMP. Wadaj going for the extra here. Wadaj committed the shield knowing that there's no other possible Pokemon that can be bad for Obstagoon in the back. In comes the Lantern. I love the shield by Wadaj there. Yeah, that's such a good shield by Wadaj. Yeah, Goon just cooks. Goon is just too good. This should just be unlosable for Wadaj at this point. Although I say that, being as tired as I am, and I could just be wrong. My reads are definitely off. Oh, makes another Night Slash here. I like this doesn't KO, but Mason is just starting to run out of HP. No boost yet. Slightly unfortunate timing there. The game was stuttering a bit. Makes the Night Slash. Shields. Oh, this is so tough. Yeah. Trying to get as much counter damage as he can. And then, I mean, he just sends in the Ninetales to clean up. Goes for the bolt. Wadaj doesn't have to shield. We want. I mean, it was already a rampage, Mark. It was already a rampage. Yo, what up, Michael? It was already a rampage. My goodness. Yeah, this is going to be so tough for Mason because Wadaj is bringing the Goon every game, and unless you get perfect alignment against it, it's so awkward. Also, chat, if Wadaj wins this best of 3, Wadaj makes winners finals, which I believe due to cascading invites means that Wadaj would finally make it to Worlds. Wadaj has made a lot of day 2s and never got the Worlds invite. But if he wins this next game, he makes it to Worlds. Which should be pretty big. Next season change-wise, I want to see a very new looking Great League meta. Nah, Wadaj is 100% bringing the Goon. Like, you could be like, oh, he's going to over-prep for it, so I'm not going to bring it, but just... The Goon is too good to the point where I don't think you can bench it. Move changes for next season. I want to see a return of Generalists being viable and something to break up the RPS cores. Great lead for Wadaj. Wadaj bench the Goon! Oh, and Wadaj with the RPS. Wadaj actually benched the Goon. I'm shocked. I'm shocked he benched the Goon. Well, chat, Wadaj goes to Worlds in the most anticlimactic game 2 ever. Yay for Wadaj, but just, oof. Not a soul on this planet could win this game. Wadaj doesn't have an invite previously. He has made it close, but he's never gotten an invite before. He has made it very, very close. I think like top 3 or top 4. But yeah, it's all over. Yeah, barring like lag smiting Wadaj out of the sky. In comes the Guzzlord. And you can see the smiles there. And you can see the sigh of relief from Wadaj as he knows that he's made it to Worlds. He knows, like, you can see the sigh of relief there at the end. He's like, oh, thank God I finally did it. And they're just not throwing any charge moves. Yep, and that is Wadaj to Worlds, chat. That is Wadaj to Worlds. He's going for the BM Gleam at the end. They're smiling about it. Wadaj to Worlds, okay. Yeah, he's been so close so many times, so he gets his invite. Yo, what's up, Eduardo? Wadaj gets his invite, chat, due to cascading invites. Because Elam already has an invite here. So now we have winners finals, Elam versus Wadaj. Yeah, Mason won Toronto. Yeah, Mason won Toronto. So he is already qualified. Mama Climbs didn't make day 2, unfortunately. We got Elam and Wadaj both running pretty standard teams for the most part here. But yeah, we got teams here. The one you can't see from Elam is a Nox Owl. Having the A9, having like a secondary good check to the Obstagoon is nice. Alright, Medi into Lantern. Very neutral lead here. Can go either way. It's the Spark Lantern from Wadaj. Going straight for the Thunderbolt right off the bat. That would be nice, Rusty, yeah. I love that bonus. That's such a good bonus. Thunderbolt, able to land. Going for the Ice Punch here. All right. Sorry, going for the Psychic here, not the Ice Punch. Again, chat, I'm very tired. I'm very tired. CMP, Ice Punch to the Thunderbolt, but I think Lantern might live this on 1. Nope, it doesn't. As I mentioned, all my calls are off today. We see a pivot into the Ninetales. Wadaj knows it's the Owl in the back, so staying in. Reading what it has to be in the back, and he's staying in. Worlds is in August. Weird looking Ice Punch. Firestar, I went to bed at 4:30. Switches in the Goon, and Elam should just have this game won. Yeah, and when I got 700k dust from the Com Day, and I was working on the Delphox video till like 4 a.m. The last regional of the year is like early summer, I believe. Elam gets denied. Way chiller than I'd ever be. Way chiller than I'd ever be getting denied. Way chiller than I'd ever be. Like, Elam is just so chilled throughout all of it. Farm down. Surely it's not the owl in the back. Wadaj just laughing about it. As Elam just gets the fully farm down. Alright, Elam takes game 1. I did not get a hundo, no. Alright. And this, it's winners finals, chat, so it is a best of... It is a best of 5, so you need to win 3 to win outright here. Alright, we see the Obstagoon going up against the Powder Snow Shadow Ninetales. Taking a peek in the back here, Metacham is not going to have an easy go of things in the back against the back line of Wadaj's Ninetales and the Knocked Owl. Obstagoon is going to strike first, going for the cross chop here. This is a Shadow Ninetales, so that cross chop does a lot of damage. Elam going for the bait. We see the shield from Wadaj. But yeah, Wadaj's backline looking very favorable into what Elam has brought. Wadaj farming up, going for the cross chop before he's able to make it to the Dazzling Gleam. Caught the Hundo Wingull though. Yo, that's just way better, Spadoid. That's just way better. Alright, going for another bait here. Wadaj lets it through. Oh my goodness. Calling the bait. Elam does have another though. He's going for another Weather Ball here. Wadaj just gonna let this go. If he Powder Snows down with his Ninetales, oh boy. This is gonna be so bad. Oh, he's doing it. Oh no. Elam is cooked, chat. Elam is cooked. Elam is cooked. Elam is cooked here. He's going straight for it. Elam's thinking about it. Shields at the 11th hour and correctly shields the Gleam. My goodness. Going for the Ice Punch here. Ice Punch does not KO. We see the shield from Wadaj. Trying to make it to the Psychic, but the catch. Oh my goodness, the catch by Wadaj. We do see the defense drop. You can rebank an Ice Punch and switch here if you want. I love the play by Elam. Rebank and catch. CMP? Wadaj wins CMP. Okay. He banked a move on... This will be interesting. If Ninetales farms down, Wadaj wins, because A9 should win CMP over Medi. He goes to the undercharge that still KOs, and now you just commit to the farm down as Wadaj. You just commit to the farm down. Gets the farm down and the victory here. Oh my goodness, well played by Wadaj. Well played by Wadaj. Easy charge move priority event. Yeah. Wadaj winning CMP over Elam there was so good. for Wadaj. He tried to undercharge, but it still KO'd. It still KO'd. Yeah, like he went for the undercharge. He just needed more of an undercharge, unfortunately. All right, keep in mind, Jed, this is a best of 5, so we'll need to see 2 more wins from either competitor. All right, let's take a peek. Game number 3. We see a good lead here for Wadaj, leading the Shadow Alolan Ninetales into the Trevenant here. Farming up, going for the Weather Ball on 6, but a beautiful catch by Elam. Elam reading Wadaj like a book and catching the Weather Ball onto the Ninetales. Ninetales going to be answered with the Galarian Stunfisk, and by giving up Switch, this sets up a very unfortunate RPS situation for Elam. As Elam's in a very awkward spot where he's the Lantern on the back, and Wadaj has the Trevenant. Wadaj firing off the Rock Slide here. This will be lethal. Elam in a very uncomfortable position. He's going to let the Ninetales go. But, oh boy. This is going to be very uncomfortable. This is going to be very uncomfortable. Sends back in the Trevenant. Trev gets hit with the Rock Slide. This will not KO. We already see the no shield from Elam. Elam's hoping that Lantern will be able to carry him to victory here, but Wadaj brought a secondary counter to the Lantern, and Trevenant is about to absolutely feast. Going for the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is going to KO here. Shadow Ball takes down the Stunfisk. In comes the Ninetales. Going for the Seed Bomb. Did not make the Shadow Ball here. Wadaj is thinking about it. Is he going to shield? I mean, it's not going to matter either way. He lets it through knowing it's just a Seed Bomb. In comes the Lantern, and it's the Trevenant. And you can see the eye roll there from Elam. He's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's an interesting idea, Spadoid. It's an interesting idea. Unfortunate there. Yeah, there's just... I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, man. What are you gonna do? Alright, so Wadaj takes the 2-1 victory. Sorry, the 2-1 advantage. He is going to need 1 more win to advance. Nah, the CPs are public, the IVs are not. All right, game number 3. We get ads. No, I'm not giving Niantic my money. I do need Coffee Bastion or just to go to bed. I like it there, and I like it. I like expressive battlers. Like, if it's a streamer that I supported, I'm fine with watching ads, but not Niantic Labs. You can't remove frustration, Jay? Bro. Like, that's my difference. I don't want to watch ads that are going to enrich a corporation. We do, Theron. That we do. All right, Chad. Game number 4. Wadaj with the dominant lead. Trevenant into Metagam. A pivot into the Ninetales. And again, it's just rock, paper, scissors. It's just rock, paper, scissors again. Yeah, I just reloaded Twitch. And then it fixed it. Oh, boy. This is so bad. Oh, no. He has the double serves here. He's 1 short. Wadaj knows it. That's counting right there. Wadaj knows it. Elam tried to bait him into second guessing his counting, but he didn't. Surf will KO. You can send back in the Medicham. Medicham going to take a lot of damage from the Lantern here. His Lantern leads with a lot of energy. And it's all going to be up to the Knocked Owl to try and sweep in the back for Elam. All right, farming up with the Medicham. Medicham going to be... Oh, if he shields this... Does he shield and go for the farm down? He is. He's trying to leave with double ice punches loaded to threaten a shield off the Trevenant. Interesting play by Elam. All right. Ice punch number 1. Yeah, that's a beautiful farm down. Ice punch number 2. We see the shield. Owl up a shield. Owl up a shield. Can cook. In comes the Owl. He has to seed bomb. Didn't seed bomb. He didn't seed bomb, chat. The reason why seed bombing could actually matter is because you need 3 moves to KO. And since Elam has a shield, he's now going to need 4. He needs 4 moves to get rid of the Knocked Owl. He can reach a move on Trev, but this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Elam has play here. Elam has play here. All right, that's a CMP tie. Shadow Ball into the Stun Fist. That's going to connect. The question is, can Elam farm down? Trev did not leave with a move. Trev did not leave with a move. Can he farm down? He's going for it here. Wadaj is close to a move, though. Wadaj could go for a combo play. Wadaj could go for a combo play with his tree. And does! Winning CMP! What a beautiful play by Wadaj. Let's go. Very nicely done. Oh, what a beautiful combo play by Wadaj. And the Seed Bomb. Winning CMP over the Medicham. Wow, great plays by Wadaj there. He didn't throw the Seed Bomb to start with, but he needed it either way, but he was able to come back in later and get the Seed Bomb. Bro emoted on him mid-game. Oh, mega lol. All right, losers round 3. Hot Pocket versus Dunebug. Dunebug rocking the Obstagoon. Hot Pocket with the Bastiodon. Is Wadaj hurt? I don't know. Yo, what's up, Angel? This is going to be a very interesting matchup, chat. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Yeah, we have a Zwilus that's made it very far. And a Guzzlord that's made it very far. Alright, game number 1 here. Pocket into Dunebug. We have Medicham into the Registeel here. We see the Basti in the back for Pocket. And this is a power-up punch Medicham. Pocket smiling as power-up punch Medi about to boost through this Registeel. Yeah, Pocket and Dune, yeah, actually did play earlier. They played yesterday. And he has the Goon in the back. He's ABA weak. Oh, man. Who are we rooting for? I don't know. Honestly, I'm just rooting for good games. We see the pivot into the Trev met with the Knocked Owl. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You can see Pocket is having the time of his life. Pocket is having the time of his life right now. Oh, man. Pocket having the time of his life. Bro is cheesing on him. That's hilarious. Wow, I love this meta. It's so good. This meta is so good, chat. I love watching 80 million owls farm down 80 million trees. There has never been a better meta than this. In comes the goon, and Pocket knows he can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power-up punch to victory here. Going for the sky attack. He's just looking for whatever chip damage he can get. I mean, Dune knows. I mean, this goon is about to get fucking melted. Yup. Send in the Matty boys. Oh my god. Bro is having the best day of his life right now. Oh, Megalol, dude. Rubbing his hands together. No shot. Bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You look over at your opponent. Think about this, chat. You're focused. You're locked in. You're trying to win. And there's some zoomer rubbing his hands together as he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power-up punches you. Fucking hell. Bro. I don't think dude can recover from this emotionally at this point. I don't think Dune can recover from this emotionally. That is... that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Pocket didn't even have to show the Basti. Does he bring the Basti again, chat? Oh, so funny. So funny. Please lead Basti onto Owl. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. Oh, man. All right, here we go. We see, oh man, A9 into tree. Pocket's running Charm though. Pocket's running Charm though. Well, this all comes down to switch. Dune is going straight for the ball. Pocket shields, game done. All right. To the pivot into the Reggie, no! Well, GG's. GG's, trainer. Thank you so much for the battle. No debuff as well. Pocket might be the new RPS god. Pocket might be the new RPS god. Oh no. We see the double shield from Dune. He's keeping the Reggie healthy. He knows how weak he is to the A9. Pocket letting this go. In comes the Lantern. But yeah, I mean, if you're Pocket, you just don't shield this because he is the trap, and you just save shield for A9 and A9 sweeps. Okay. Dune had to bait out the Ninetales. He had to do it. You can send back in the Reggie, but you just still lose. Ninetales up a shield does not lose this. And he has to send in the Noctowl. Oh, but it's Charm! Shit, hold on, chat. I forgot it's Charm. I forgot it's Charm. We haven't gotten to the losers final yet. This is losers round 3. I forgot it was Charm. Wait, Charm Ninetales might actually lose this. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Charm Shadow Ninetales. You can look at the smile from Pocket. Oh no. Dune's only losses in this tournament were to Pocket and Pocket again. He beat everyone else but lost to Pocket twice, and he's out. All right, losers round 4, chat. We have Magic Mason versus Inadequence. So Inadequence making a deep run in the losers bracket. Inadequence versus Mason both have already qualified for Worlds. Both have already qualified for Worlds, chat. This is going to be an incredible game. Yo, Miss Eeyore, we are watching losers bracket right now. Yeah, both. Yeah, Inadequence flew over from Europe, made day 2, and is making a beastly losers bracket run. Mason with the Guzzlord. What is Inadequence running? He's running Goon, Lantern, our first Shadow Zard sighting, Trev, Reggie, and Shadow A9. I'm very excited to see this matchup. This is going to be such a good matchup. All right, chat. Let's do this. Game number 1, Mason versus Inadequence, and a devastating lead for Inadequence. Obstagoon into the Meta Jam. We're going to see a pivot into the Shadow Charizard. Charizard answered with the Stun Fisk. But here's the thing. Charizard can flip this. Charizard can flip this. Charizard has a 2 wing attack head start, which means I think he needs to bait 1 time to flip it. I think he needs to bait 1 time, and then he can flip it, and he's baiting. Mason, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Calls the bait. What a play. That's game. That's game right there. Wow. Wow. Called the bait. It's done. That is Mason understanding that Zard has to bait there. That's Mason understanding that Zard has to bait once to win that if it's up 2 wing attacks. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's an insane play by Mason, and he just wins game 1 now because of it. That is such a good call. That's such a good call. Yeah, the game's done. You can't, yeah, like the competitors talk back and forth. Yes, Spiral Static, yeah, the moment that was no-shielded, the game was done. You actually can't top left on stream. Oh no! He's getting guzzled, chat! Chat, look away. Look away. No one needs to see Inadequence get guzzled on stream like this. He's getting guzzled, chat. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Toxic NA streamer guzzles beloved European live. That's what we're seeing. I'm about to have to put a NC-17 warning on the stream. Oh. We gonna get demonetized. Yo, Nuclear Ninjas! Coming out of nowhere, first message in chat with a 20 bomb. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. All right. Woo! Nuclear Ninjas. Welcome in. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 20, my guy. Hope you're doing well. We have a possible preview of a Worlds matchup. Mason and Inadequence have both qualified for Worlds. This is going to be interesting here. All right, chat. Game 2. Inadequence needs the equalizer. Mason, one more win, and he can eliminate Inadequence. Neutral lead. Lantern, it is water gun into the Obstagoon here. Let's take a peek in the back. Ooh. That Ninetales for Inadequence does look very nice in the back. 6 is the IV floor, apparently. Night Slash gets the boost! Oh, man, Inadequence gets the boost. Oh, here we go, chat. Buckle up. It's about to get fun. Mason goes for the Thunderbolt. Obstagoon gets the Obstagoon, shields the nuke. And now Inadequence is about to go on an absolute rampage with the Obstagoon here. Going for the Night Slash into the Lantern. It's going to KO. Mason has to send in the Noctowl, but Noctowl is going to take massive damage from here. This is so rough. This is so rough for Mason. The thing is, if Inadequence gives up the second shield, I think he loses. He has to no shield here. Perfect. Perfect. Because if he double shielded, Sableye up 2 shields just wins. But he saved the shield, lives the move, gets to the 1 HP Night Slash. That's brutal. That KOs. Goon took out 2 full Mons. In comes the Sable, saving the Goon for later. I like saving the Goon here because Sableye is going to have a tough time farming it down later on. I like saving that. And then you just straight Weather Ball here. You just straight Weather Ball. This will come down to, yeah, Inadequence in a very good position here. Mason full send in the return here. Does Inadequence call the bait? He does not. He shields. And with shielding that, that's game over. Any chance Mason had needed to involve getting rid of the Ninetales, he is not able to do that. And this is just over. The thing is the Obstagoon has about 4 HP left. I'd say 4 to 5, and Shadowclaw only does 1. So it is not going to be a good time trying to farm down there. I mean, it's not going to matter because this plus like a Powder Snow or 2 KOs, but oh, he switches in the Goon, so we can see it. Yup, Goon able to take multiple Shadow Claws, get the farm down. All right. So, we are evened up, chat. We are evened up. It is a triple resisted, actually, Devi, because the normal double resist and the dark single resist, so it's triple resisted, so it does only 1 damage. Thank you, Inadequence, for perfectly demonstrating my point. We're going to see a game 3, chat. I'm excited. I hope Inadequence benches the Zard. It hasn't really done much for him. We see Goon into Guzzlord, a great lead for Inadequence. We see a pivot into Medicham and Inadequence saying, ooh, I love it. As he gets to send in the Trevenant. And this is game over on the spot, chat. This is just game over on the spot. This game is done. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Because Inadequence just wins switch and puts the A9 on the Guzzlord and the game's done. I'm refreshing. Fuck your ads. Niantic Labs showing me ads. I wish they fucking would. Water Gun allows Lantern to be more flexible, Caleb. So it allows Lantern to actually beat Galarian Stunfisk. It allows it better play in its... Yeah, it allows it significantly better play into ground types, which is an improvement. But yeah, I mean, Inadequate just shields. The game's done. What is Guzzlord? Oh, in comes the Guzzlord! Going for the crunch. So in this particular play Pokemon meta, there's a lot of Swampert and a lot of Galarian Stunfisk. So having Water Gun, definitely preferred. I like Powder Snow, Ali. It's way more flexible than Charm. Yo, Leafy! Yep, Inadequate takes it. R.I.P. the Guzzler. We hardly knew ye. Alright, Inadequate advances. Stadium Elite on Stadium Elite violence, chat. Oh god, I went too far! Losers round 4 Pocket versus Trogdor. Hold on, let me take a look at something, chat. Let me take a look at something. Oh, chat! Hold on. Hold on, chat. I have potentially exciting news. I have potentially exciting news. Hold on, chat. I have to do a small calculation here. Bear with me. Trogdor, chat. Regardless of the outcome of this game, Trogdor and Zweilous have qualified for Worlds due to cascading invites, because Elam already has an invite. So Elam already has an invite, and so does Inadequance, and so does Pocket. The only 2 remaining players who don't, and there are only 5 players left. Wadaj just got his invite, and this means Trogdor and his Zweilous have qualified for Worlds in Japan, regardless of the outcome of this game. That was something I wanted to check because both Inadequance and Mason already had invites, and so does Pocket. I was like, wait, cascading invites, does he get it? And he does. So regardless of the outcome here, Trogdor and his Zweilous have qualified for Worlds. No, don't give me ads. It's in August. Niantic Labs, you motherfuckers. All right, game 1. We have Trev on Trev violence here. It's not a spoiler. It is just already set in stone. They're both going for the Seed Bomb here. Trogdor wins CMP. Pocket commits the shield. Trogdor is so weak in the back to Trev. He kind of has to shield. And does. Okay, let Trogdor cook. Another CMP tie. You can see Trogdor is still in the yellow while Pocket's in the red. Oh, got you, Keith. He pivots Reggie. Okay. All right. I would rather be Trogdor in this moment, but pivoting the Reggie instead of just staying in there. There's still play for Pocket here. There's still play for Pocket. Oh. Oh, beating the Rocket Leaders gives 3 shards. How many shards do you need to make one of those things? That shit feels like Minecraft. Yo, what's up, Mr. Fleek? Now you're good, dude. Now shit feels like Minecraft. I'm gonna get a fucking crafting bench in Go Battle League real quick. Pocket not gritting, boys in trouble. You need 4 shards to craft some shit? Okay. Can he get there? He doesn't. The Trev is very low. He's just gonna let it go. Oh, the shards do stack, yes. Alright, in comes the Deoxys. Pivots into the Noctowl. The thing is, Pocket is baiting with a Sky Attack and gets his shield. Oh my goodness. It's a risky bait by Pocket, but pays off. Going for the Shadow Ball. The question is, can Trogdor farm down? Can Trogdor farm down? Or get double boost. Double boost. I don't know if a debuff boost kills the Lantern though. This will be close. This will be close. Boost. Doesn't KO. Sends in the Trev. Oh, he dies with the move. Oh my goodness. What an end game here. Wow. What an end game. Holy. The shards, you can use them in Shadow Raids to make the boss weaker. Yeah, no new mechanic. Rip. Let's fucking go Trogdor. Yeah, no new mechanic. If I'm Trogdor here, I'm running fucking Azu, Reggie, and I'm running so many Bastiodon answers. I'm running so many Bastiodon answers here. Do not let this man beat you with a Basti. So many Basti answers. Unlimited, unfathomably large amount of Basti answers. Don't let this man Basti you. Azu, Reggie, Zweilous. I can see that. Just whatever you do, do not let this man Basti you. The new mechanic is like when a fast move KOs on the turn that you're clicking on a charge move, the charge move should take priority, but it's very inconsistent. Oh, good to know, Jay. Good to know. Zweilous doesn't beat Basti, no. I like DD Reggie. Like, that backline worked well for Trogdor, but obviously he had to catch the... Honestly, Reggie's save switch is exceedingly safe for Trogdor. Oh no, Keith. Reggie's save switch is very safe for Trogdor. We see Owl into the K9. Okay, interesting. Oh boy, he has to bait out. He has to bait out the tree. Oh no. He has to bait out the tree. Z, if you use a regular TM, you should typically be able to get it. It's my understanding. Unless Niantic goofed. Catch on Reggie. The CMP. Oh, he's going to get swept by the Trev. He's going to get swept by the Trev. Oh no! I don't want to look, chat. I'm rooting for the Zwilus. And Trogdor is the Zwilus, but, I mean, this is just a Trev sweep. This is a Trev sweep. Oh, no. Yeah, Pocket with the read that he wouldn't bring Zwilus. Oh, that is good to know, series. That's good to know. So they'll hopefully fix that sooner rather than later. You do live this Shadow Ball. Pocket over farming. Gonna let that go. All right. Trogdor letting the Shadow Ball go. That's going to connect. Clock almost up. Reggie does not make the move. That's unfortunate. Sends in the Ninetales. Brings in the Lantern. And yeah. This is rough. Yeah. Pocket has this. Pocket has this. Like, I like the backline, but you have to, like, catch a Sky Attack or something onto the Reggie. Reggie's save switch is very flexible. I think he's going to bring this Wireless Game 3 and get Bastied. It's my prediction. Huh. That's strange, Jeremy. Well, hopefully they get that fixed. That is my prediction. Is Trogdor says he was triple weak to Zwilus, and then Pocket's gonna run. Yo, hold on. Nah. Oh, he just doesn't get there. Nah, chat. What I think's gonna happen. What I think's gonna happen, chat. What I think's gonna happen is he's going to bring Zwilus and Pocket's going to run the infamous RPS line of, like, Basti, Medi, A9. That would be so fucking funny. Pocket just runs the most art, or like Basti, Medi, Trev. Like, the most toxic BBML shit. Yeah, like, Zwilus gets shredded by A9, Medi, Basti. So that's why, like, Pocket's almost enticing Trogdor to bring Zwilus. So my guess is he's going to run Omega Strong to Zwilus. Because he's basically just trying to bait Trogdor into running the Zwilus. This will be interesting for sure. But that's, having not seen this, that's my prediction. Is he ran so weak to Zwilus to try and entice Trogdor to run the Zwilus. Hopefully they will fix that, Z-Holy. If it is an issue, then hopefully they have someone that can get on that. No! Niantic, you bozos. I'm not watching your ads. I'm not supporting a company that I actively hate. Hey, sounds good, Yutharth. Have a good one. All right, game 3. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. He's ABA to Trev. This is going to be interesting. Trogdor going for the Zap Cannon. Pocket going to let that through. Do we see the attack drop? We do not! No attack debuff. Oh no, Debbie. My condolences. Alright, Shadow Ball into the Reggie. Reggie will hang on here. Go for the Zap Cannon. The uncomfortable thing for Pocket is Pocket is going to see this Zwilus and not be able to switch because he's going to have to Basti it. So the Zwilus will be brought in here. Pocket cannot pivot. What? What? Huh? I'm very confused. Like, he saved energy on the Trev. Maybe he's trying to do, like, a timer misalignment play, but I'm very confused by what I'm seeing. I'm very confused by what I'm seeing. I think he's trying for, like, a timer misalignment play. Because he can bring in the... He'll bring in the Basti. He brings in the DD. DD just always has to have a lot of energy to be able to get rid of the Trev. He's going to throw here. Pocket's going to no-shield and bring in the Trev. Yeah, he sends in the Trev now. Because he threw his energy! Oh, no! He's baiting. Trogdor calls the bait. Okay. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Pocket's just going for fast move pressure. He's not even throwing a charge move. And he's going to win because of it. He just misaligned the clocks. Wait. Does Dark Pulse KO here? This is going to be close. Hold up. Hold up. Dark Pulse. Onto the Basti. Zweilert. Oh, the Basti with 1 HP. No. 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 Zweilert, no. Oh, no. 1 HP on the Basti. Holy shit. That was a good match. That was a good match. All right. Up next, we have Inadequates versus Pocket. Okay. We have seen the teams. We have seen the teams. We know what they're rocking with here. This is losers semis. That's a fair point, Jess. Yo, what up, Island? Yo, great lead for Inadequates. We see a pivot into the Owl here. Does he go for the catch on a Lantern? Not a catch. But I mean, this is looking very comfortable for Inadequates in game number 1. And you should know that's just a Sky Attack. Yep. And I'm pretty sure he just said Sky Attack to Pocket, and Pocket laughed, if I'm not mistaken. I think he told Pocket it was a Sky Attack. And the undercharge by Inadequates. Alright, looking for the farm down here. What an undercharge! That is disgusting! Oh, boy. That undercharge was unholy levels of good. Holy shit. That was dirty as hell. That was dirty as hell. God damn. That's fucking ruthless. That's fucking ruthless. I mean, Pocket just loses. Oh, no. Yeah, that is prep right there. That is prep. That is prep right there. That is prep right there. But yeah, this is done. This is so done. He ran ABA to Basti saying Pocket's not going to lead Basti. Pocket's been bringing out Basti in the later games. But yeah, like, what the fuck's good? What the fuck's Ninetales gonna do? So rough. Yeah, I mean, he just no shields. Charizard time! He Dragon Clawed accidentally, and it was caught on the Medi! What the fuck? Bro! What the fuck? He clicked to the wrong side, and Pocket caught the Dragon Claw. Holy fuck! Oh my god! You can see him shaking his head. Holy fuck! He clicked on the wrong side. Holy shit. Inadequate's been playing Pokemon Go 2. Facts. Holy shit. Alright, we got the Charmaine into Trev. Trev wins ones here. You can just double shield and farm down if you're Pocket. Pocket's gonna shield, okay. Yep, because you want to force the shield back. So Inadequates is not going to have switch here because Pocket can just double shield. Interesting. Was not able to bank. Tried to bank a ball there. Was there a little bit of lag? I couldn't tell. Couldn't tell if there was a little bit of lag there. Shadow Wall connects, but giving up switch is rough. Like, he has a Seed Bomb for the Lantern later, but I couldn't tell if it was lag or him pausing. No debuff, and he just says, oh, of course. Oh, no. Inadequate. No, not like this. I don't want it. I don't want it. Pocket is about to laugh again. Oh, God. If he shields here. He lets it go. Interesting. He gave up switch. Inadequate's pivoted. Oh, no. No. Inadequate's pivoted. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Yo, what's up, Crow Bro? It's all over, chat. It's all over. 45-minute ad? What the hell? What is YouTube smoking? Oh, no. I don't want to chat. I don't want to see it. 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 Oh, that inadequate is laughing. Oh, no. No. Not like this. Not like this, chat. Not like this. Oh, no. Can he focus blast and lock on down? I think he's just quitting. Yeah, Pocket is thriving. What the hell, Theron? Yo, I would watch that shit. And it doesn't KO, and his Zard gets smacked down. No. Oh, no, chat. It hurts. So now we get Elam versus Pocket, losers finals. This will be a best of 5. Yeah. Wait, was Pocket just... He's fucking Dono walling! What the fuck? Ain't no fucking way! He's fucking Dono walling! Oh. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Pocket's too funny, dude. Pocket is too fucking funny. Holy shit. Alright, we got Charm Ninetales into the Trev. Trev wins ones. Everyone and their moms just seed bomb baits here. Pocket's gonna shield. He's gonna want to throw before Trev makes another move. Yep, he throws there. It's a like BTTV emote of a dude who is like arguing with a wall. So it is basically a dude who's very animatedly arguing with a wall. Oh, sits in the stun face. Pivots Medi. Interesting. He's going straight pup. He's going straight pup. He said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, trainer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly, Jimmy, yeah. Yeah, we'll need the double surf to KO here, so I like surfing instead of going for the bolt. Pocket. Baiting. Elam's thinking about it. And shields a pup. That always hurts. That always hurts. Makes another pup here. Bro fucking Dono walled. What the fuck? All right, down goes the Medi. Thing is, the Fisk is very awkward here. Yeah, Elam, I think, just has this one. He has too much energy, and Pocket was ABA but pivoted into his only answer, and now he's just shambles, kind of. He can farm up slightly more before throwing Rock Slide number 3 to get the KO. Yo, Pocket is a good fucking owl. Good lord. Pocket has like the rank 1 Giga IV owl. What the fuck are those IVs? What the fuck are those IVs? That's like fucking rank 1 owl. Jesus. It's the point of the pivot, I guess. Didn't want to give G-Fisk farm, but yeah, I don't agree with the pivot. Elam gets there. All right, Elam takes game 1. If it's like up a shield or has a lot of energy, it is the CP of the rank 1. Oh, good to know, Rusty. Because like that Rock Slide did fucking nothing. It's got to be the most insane IVs. All right, we see knocked out with a hat into Metacham. Pocket ABA, so he's going to stay in here. Oh, God. Look, Trev murders the back line. Trev murders the back line here. Oh, boy. He's shielding. He has baited Elam before. Now he's going for the Psychic. Elam shielded a pup. Is he willing to shield here? He is not. Psychic connects. I think if you're meta, you just double shield here. You don't have to. Actually, double shielding, I think Trev might lose this. Okay. Yeah, Elam wins. Elam pivoted. Baiting with the Seed Bomb here. I genuinely don't mind the Seed Bomb because you're down 2 shields. It's the only time I will ever condone baiting in this matchup as a Trevenant. He knows it's just a Seed Bomb. Ice Punch. Goodbye, Trev, and then Lantern Sweep. Metacham continuing to farm. Going for the power-up punch here. Power-up punch should KO the Medi. Medi does look low enough here. Power-up punch does get the KO. Medi now boosted and has energy. In comes the Lantern. Going straight for the Psychic here. This is a tough call to make. If you're Elam, is it a pop? Is it the Psychic? And it's the Psychic! Pocket! Oh, man. I think Pocket just wins now because Pup Medi go burr. We see a catch onto the Owl by Elam. But Pocket should just win. Yeah. You just keep the boosted fast move pressure here. In comes the you would see Elam's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Dude serves dope KO here. Oh no! Landing the boosted Psychic flipped this game. Oh no! It was Elam's game to win, but calling the bait there. Pocket was able to land Psychics twice in crucial situations. I went too far. Alright. Yeah, Pocket looks like a kid on Christmas every game. Yo, great lead for Pocket here. Elam is so weak to Trev. Stunfisk going to be answered with Lantern. Going for the Surf as Elam is going for the Rock Slide bait here. Elam letting this through. He's baiting. Pocket calls it. What a call by Pocket. Oh my goodness. Absolute filth from Pocket. Absolute filth from Pocket. Holy, dude. Holy. Absolute filth. Good lord. Now he's gonna shield. Sends in the Medi just to use it as a damage sponge. Pocket's just gonna get as much damage as he can off into the Metacham here. Right, Gremlin? Not even a glimmer of thought. Baited, gets a shield with a Surf. Now going for Surf number 2. My soul is now sitting right with Lantern being a Stunfisk cancer. Yo, Elam looking to overfarm to the moon here. Can he get the counter down? He does! That's actually big for Elam. Elam can force a shield here. Pocket's win con is to let the Trev die. That counter down by Elam was so good. Pocket's letting the Trev die. Pocket's letting the Trev die. That's a big call. He's looking to pivot. It's the simultaneous switch. It all comes down to calling the bait. Like, you have to shield the Shadow Ball to win. He's baiting. Pocket calls it. Oh my god. Pocket calls it. Wow, dude. What the fuck? Pocket is so good. Bro. Pocket farms down. Is he too low? Can he make the move? He cannot. Countering down a ghost type, and Elam takes the game. Holy shit. Countering down a Trevenant to win the game. These games are ridiculous, chat. These games are ridiculous. Yeah, Medi getting all that energy. Pocket didn't have swag IV Trev. Alright, Medi into Lantern. Very neutral. Take a peek in the back here. A Trev up energy is so bad for Elam's team in back. Has Pocket been checked for psychic abilities? What is this? Going for the Surf here. Even a Bolt won't KO. Bolt will put it in farm down range though. Elam lets it through. Okay. Lets him get to the Psychic. Interesting play by Pocket. Could have gone for the Surf beforehand. Pocket gonna let that go. That gets the Lantern low. Going for the Surf. This will be very interesting. Elam shields. This gives Pocket a shield advantage tree. Shield advantage tree is very Monka for Elam. But I think Elam's tree can probably get it low enough. He didn't switch right away. He's going for the Rock Slide. That's going to be no shielded here. And now you just bring in tree. 50-50 call. Pocket's baiting. Elam shields. Oh my goodness. Elam recognizing that even if it's a bait, he has to get the Shadow Claw damage here. It's CMP. Elam wins CMP, and that should be game over. Pocket has to let this go, but his Ninetales cannot get enough energy here. Because Ninetales will be hit with the move from the Trevenant, and it can't get enough energy. And he just can't get enough energy to take care of the Fisk. So he's just going to let that go, acknowledging the game is lost. And Elam wins the losers finals and will set up a rematch versus Wadaj in the grand finals here, chat. We have so much stalling to skip. All right, chat, we got grand finals here. Wadaj versus Elam. Now, I believe this means regardless of what happens, because Elam... Does Elam have a travel award, chat? Yo, what's up, Pirate King? I got like 700k dust, so I'll happily take that. Okay, so Elam's still playing for a travel award. Got you. Because if he already had it, I think travel award would cascade to Wadaj. Game 1. Dominant lead here for Elam. Leading Medi into Goon. We see a pivot into the Charm, into the Powder Snow Alolan Ninetales. I beg your pardon. Going for the Weather Ball here. Just looking to get some chip damage. We're going to see an O-Shield here. Going for the Ice Punch bait here. Wadaj instantly commits the shield. So Elam able to save some crucial energy here. Hey, good luck, Pirate King. Now we see Ninetales on Ninetales. Oh boy. Switch matters here a lot. Wadaj baiting gets a shield from Elam. Okay. That's a big bait here. That's a big bait. Elam baiting back. I think Wadaj calls this. Yeah. That's the health range where Wadaj isn't shielding shit. Normally I say that's a nasty bait call, but that's just common sense by Wadaj there. To no shield there. But this sets up, oh, tree into owl in the back. Yeah, Elam's looking good here. Elam's looking good here. Tree into owl in the back. Unrecoverable. Unrecoverable. That is unfortunate there. But yeah, I mean, Wadaj isn't shielding anything here. He's throwing double weather balls just to be safe with it, but yeah, I mean, the game's done. Pivoted the Metacham looking for the snipe. But I mean, Wadaj just going to get all this energy and then mauled when it's the owl. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. They really should, Pirate King. He gets all the energy here. And you see, Wadaj just sets the phone down. He's like, I'm out. Bro said, I'm out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, check game number 2. We see Lantern into the Ninetales, a pivot into the Metacham, met with the Trevenant, and now it's Elam's turn to get RPS'd. This meta is so good, chat. This meta is so good. Wow, I love this meta. Clearly, we should change nothing about it. This meta is perfect. It's without flaws. What a scintillating finals we have here. Of just RPS followed by RPS. Shaking my damn head. Balance your metas better, you bozos. You cannot fresh to death. You have to register your moveset and keep it for the whole tournament. Change if I was able. Nerf Sky Attack to make Owl. Buff Rollout. Ice Punch Diggersby. Like, there's a lot of interesting balance updates you can do. Elam came from the loser's bracket, Charlemagne, and Wadaj came from the winner's bracket. So if Wadaj wins the best of 5, he's the champion. Elam has to win 2 best of 5s to be the champion. This meta is so good. Also, buff the hell out of bugs. Nah, Spadoid, Sky Attack has to die to help check Lugia and to help check Owl. Sky Attack has to die. What does buffing bugs do? It's a deeply shit typing, so let's give it really good moves. Oh, Elam with the bait call. Oh my lord. Well, to be fair, this is one person's wants. They're probably not gonna buff it. Well, to be fair, Lugia isn't the main target, Charlemagne. Lugia is just a happy accident when it comes to nerfs. Elam calls it because Weatherball doesn't KO. Yeah. So the Sky Attack is because nerfing Wing Attack, I don't think they'll nerf Wing Attack. To be 100% transparent, I don't think they'll nerf Wing Attack. But if it just so happens to also make Lugia less of an annoying motherfucker, I'm here for it. But specifically with Sky Attack, I would make the energy more expensive. Because part of why Owl is so dominant is the pacing. The way to kill the pacing is you either nerf the energy gain of Wing Attack or you increase the cost of Sky Attack. Like, part of what sucks about nerfing Wing Attack is shit like Gliscor that is... Oh, I am very much advocating for a rollout buff as well, Edwin. I agree. Nerfing the damage doesn't make Owl less good. Owl is good due to its absurd pacing. Owl has genuinely stupid... It's like when Walrein was that good because of its pacing. It's a pacing issue. Elam doesn't get the catch. He waited a turn, but Wadaj threw right away. Wadaj threw right away. Oh, man. Wadaj threw right away. That pacing is... Exactly, Gobs. That's the thing. It would hurt it immensely. Which is what we need. We nerf Altaria? Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Like, I was looking through the things that have Sky Attack, and I have zero qualms with any of them getting worse. Not a single Sky Attack user am I like, oh shit, I'm really sad that got nerfed. Whereas there are Wing Attack users like Gliscor that would basically be more or less unusable. Skarmory crying right now. Alright, oh boy, Elam is so weak to Trev. Skarmory, I'm fine. Like, Flyers are... Like, the thing is, Flyers are too strong at the moment. Flyers are too strong. So, you can do other things if you want to nerf Flyers and simultaneously add a newer check to, for example, Fairy Wind, Dynamic Punch, Clefable could be a really interesting addition to help bust up Medi plus Steel cores. Fairy Wind, Dynamic Punch, Clefable. Would give Clefable actual play, because Clefable is not used by anyone currently. There are a lot of interesting things you can do to try. Fairy Wind, Dynamic Punch, Clefable is one that I am begging for. And that's called by Elam too. Oofda. That is a move update I'm begging for. Like, part of why Lantern is almost ubiquitous is because, I mean, A, it's good, but there's like an owl on every single team. And we see Elam will take it. We're going to a game 5. We're going to a game 5. Like, Lantern, giving Lantern a Surf was a gigantic fuck up. It's a fuck up that is unfixable, but it's a fuck up. Like, literally, unless you say, you know what, unless you say, I'm going to remove Surf off Lantern, there isn't a way to unfuck how good Lantern is. Like, there just isn't. Because what are you going to do? Nerf Spark? Congratulations, Water Gun. Surf Nerf hurts a lot of shit, though. There's a lot of stuff that is Surf. Like, when you have such good Pokemon that are such counters for each other, there really isn't a lot of, like, you have to go outside of the top meta to find neutral play. Game number 5, chat. Very neutral. We're going to see a pivot into the Shadow Ninetales. Obstagoon going to stay in here. Going for the cross chop. This will be very interesting. This all comes down to alignment. So all comes down to alignment here. Shiny Hunter, I would highly recommend, if you get an Elite TM, putting Hydro Cannon on it, because Hydro Cannon is just better than Surf. I would highly encourage, if you get an Elite Charge TM, throwing Hydro Cannon on there. Turning needs more Samurott. Samurott had a very interesting place. Another one that's been brought up that I thought was interesting was Shadowclaw for Alligator. Shadowclaw for Alligator is very interesting. Because, like, it's still going to be Spice at best, but it's like an anti-meta pick as a water type that can have neutral play into a lot of things. Okay, Wadaj's looking pretty good here. Pirate King. Oh. But yeah. The hill that I will die on is that Surf Lantern was a mistake, but it's not a mistake that you can fix by adjusting Lantern. You have to adjust other things. Lantern wasn't bad, no. It was just off meta. But yeah. Wadaj takes it. You can see the fist pump there from Wadaj. Owl gets farmed down. Yeah, there's nothing Lantern can do. Why Clefable with that moveset? Because it's a Pokemon that could effectively target the Medi plus Steel Core that's very common. Like Medi plus Basti. That kind of stuff. Medi plus Stunfisk, Medi plus Registeel. And Wadaj is our Hartford Regional Champion, chat. All right. So congrats to Wadaj. I'm happy for him, man. He has gotten so close in so many regionals. It's nice that he finally gets his world invite. And he gets a travel award, too, so it's paid for. So, let's go. Mudshot Milotic? That's interesting. Yeah. Fairy Wind Dynamic Punch Clefable would be very interesting. And also, I would love to see a Core Breaker to... I would love to see a Core Breaker to Pidgeot plus Steel for Ultra. That would be interesting. That would be the other change that I'd like to see is like, that's how I like battle. It's like, what is the most popular core? And then do something to... Wadaj gets an invite to the World Championships and he gets his travel paid for, which is big. All right, Chad, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go eat some food. I appreciate the heck out of y'all. Thank you for hanging out. I will see y'all later. All right. Peace.